Cali Condors leading with 161 points. Energy Standard, the defending ISL champions, currently second. And the jackpot time rule, which is a new rule here for this ISL season, has certainly played a big role early on, Rowdy. Again, it all has to do with the winner and how far behind the rest of the opponents can be. Depending on the event, if you are more than the time standard that they set up, you steal the points from the swimmer that finishes 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. In fact, it's possible you could steal the points from the entire field.
And that's why it's a very complicated formula, and thank goodness I don't have to be the mathematician to figure it all out, but just know you better put the energy into every race that you swim, and you do not want to get those negative points.
Double points on the line here in this men's 4x100 freestyle relay. 18 points for winning, down to only 2 points for 8th place. In jackpot times could play a factor here as well in the relays.
And this race, and I'm trying to break it down, Bernie, and on paper there really isn't a clear-cut favorite. I guess Energy Standard lane 4 certainly would be, when you think about Leclos and Manadou, the last 2 legs. Chef-style Reloff is more of a backstroker, but he can swim freestyle too. He's been on many relays. Dрессела leads it off for Cali, but how much does he have left in the tank after 2 huge races?
So Chef-style leading off for Energy Standard in lane number 4. Caleb Dрессela leading off for the Cali Condors in lane number 5. Double points on the line. You would think that those two are the relay teams to beat.
And this is where, as we get into the meat or the bulk of this competition, you know, you just don't know about a lot of these swimmers. You look at Dрессela, and he is so used to this type of format. You know, his days at the University of Florida, obviously last season at the ISL, you know what he's capable of. He can go back to back to back pretty easily, but being out of the water for 8 months, or at least being out of competition for 8 months, what's it gonna take to get in there? Great start there.
Marco Ferreira. For the LA Current has the early lead. Dрессela and the Cali Condors touching second.
I like this team that David Marsh has put together. With Shields, Golomeyev, who more of a 50 guy, but had a great career at Alabama in the 100. Rooney at the end, we saw him grab the 3rd place finish in the 100 fly. He's just as good in the 100 freestyle, and they're way on the outside, so you got everybody booked up here in the middle, and they're kind of feeling each other out, and really nobody can see on the outside. If Shields can just kind of maintain that lead, or at least don't give it up too much, I think Curran has a chance.
Tom Shields trying to hold on to the lead for the LA Current halfway home.
Oh,
the 4x100 relay. Look at how tight this thing is.
Golomeyev was really quick on that start. One thing you don't want to do is false start, because not only do you give up the points, but you give your points to the winning team. The jackpot counts against DQs as well.
Golomeyev looks like he's regained the lead. He has, from a 1/10 of a second to almost a full second here.
I like the Current. I really do. You've got Rooney, who swam the very first event, which was about an hour and 15 minutes ago, so he's got plenty of time to rest. In fact, when we talked to him, that's what he said. Listen, I've got over an hour between my first and second event, so that's a lifetime from what I'm used to. And here's a rookie going.
And he's into the water first. Golomeyev has the LA Current in the lead, trying to get them 18 points. Current currently 3rd in the team standings. Kolesnikov chasing down for Energy Standard.
And I don't think there's any way that Rooney is going to give up this lead. He's got, what, a 2-second, almost 2-second lead at the 50. No way. This guy can swim a fantastic 200. He's not going to die. He faded a little bit in the 100 fly to bring back to 3rd, but this guy is not going to fade here. What a huge, I'd say, upset here in the men's 400 free relay.
Chad Leclos trying to give him chase for Energy Standard, but it's going to be Rooney. LA Current out of lane 1, the relay winners. LA Current finishes first, Energy Standard second, Cali Condors third, but David Marsh and the LA Current trying to climb up the standings. They get the relay win in the 400 freestyle relay.
Well, I'm delighted.